Okay, guys, what is your understanding of day and night? Nobody wants to take this? My understanding of day is that the sun is out.
It's that time when, according to regulations, it will be classified as either nighttime or daytime. And obviously there's reasons for that, because there's implications in terms of when you fly, and when it's daytime, nighttime, there's other things that come into play. So I think according to the regulation, it will tell you it's 15 minutes before sunset or after sunset or before sunset. That's where then they would give you the definition of either it's day or it's night.
Okay, so to us, day is this, the sun is out, we can see. Night is this, the moon is out, we can't see. To the CAA, day is this. You go to your AIPs, section 1, general. You find the time of sunrise, you find the time of sunset. You then add 15 minutes before that sunrise, and you add 15 minutes after that sunset, and that is your day. Okay, so in other words, if we have a 24-hour day and it's an equinox, so you have 12 hours of sun and you have 12 hours of moon, according to the CAA, it is not in fact 12-12. Okay, it is 12 hours 30 minutes of day, because there's 15 minutes before the sunrise and 15 minutes after the sunset, which means it's only 11 and a half hours of nighttime. Okay. Why does that exist? Because it gives pilots leverage if they end up in a bad situation. If you are a VFR pilot and you plan to land somewhere at sunset, but now there was bad weather, okay, so maybe you've got 15 minutes, leverage. You can still see. 15 minutes before sunrise, you're able to see. 15 minutes after sunset, you're still able to see. That's what they were looking for. Are you able to see? Okay, if not, then you can't fly. All right. Okay, guys, what is the difference between fireproof and fire resistant? Y'all have read, so you're just going to give me the answer now. Okay, fire resistant is where something will withstand flame for 5 minutes before starting to change form. Okay? Because why? If I'm standing in a fire for 5 minutes, you'd think I'm fireproof, right? But no, if you're standing in a fire for 5 minutes and then it starts changing form, maybe it starts melting on the sides or something like that, then you know it was just fire resistant, not fireproof, because it can't withstand heat for a long time. Fireproof is where this thing will be in a fire and it will be the only thing left at the end of the fire. Okay, that's fireproof. There is one material that we can always rely on to be fireproof, and that is some select metals. Okay, lead. Lead is a good one. Alright, to be fireproof. I can't think of many others. Not all metals, guys, not all metals are fireproof, but most of them are. Okay, depending on the composition, the make, the structure of that metal. Okay, and fireproof means that it will withstand a flame for 15 minutes. And I'm pretty sure that at this point, after 15 minutes of being in a fire, it's not going to burn up, okay? I think it would have burnt up by then. Okay? The difference between flight and flight time is as follows. Your flight is from the moment you take off to the moment you touch the ground. That is your flight. In other words, it's the whole point of the operation where you were in the air. Your flight time is the whole operation. From the moment that even a single part of your aircraft moves, up until the moment where that single part no longer moves. Okay? So your flight time is this. You're in an aircraft, you're going on vacation. Propeller starts moving. Boom, your flight time has started. You're not going anywhere. You're still stuck where you are. You're in your parking spot. But there's a part of your aircraft that's moving. So your flight time has begun. You then will be reversed out of your parking bay You will then taxi the runway. All this time is your flight time, flight time, flight time. You will take off, you will fly, you will land, you will park, you will stop your propeller, and once your propeller is stopped, then your flight time is over. That is your full flight time. Your flight is only the part of that where you were in the air. So, not the starting of the propeller, not the backing out, not the but once you take off, once you are no longer touching the ground in any capacity, boom, your flight has begun. Then as soon as one of your wheels touch the ground at the end of the flight, boom, your flight is over. Okay, but your flight time is still at play. Why is your flight time all of that when we just really need to look at the flight?
Sorry, what's the question again?
So why do they want us to record the flight time all the way from the point where the propeller starts up until the point where the propeller ends?
Isn't that how you get your arms?
Get your arms?
Your flying hours.
Yeah, that's true. I guess it's good for the pilot. But the reason for that, the reason that is your flight time. So for example, why isn't it where the aircraft actually starts moving? Why is it where one component starts moving? And it's because as soon as one component starts moving, there's already chance for accident, incident, right? The propeller can end up cutting somebody, the propeller can shoot off, and now if you weren't recording flight time, then technically it means, according to the books, according to the records, it means that your propeller wasn't moving. And we know that wasn't the case because something just happened as a result of that. Just to finish up, your RP, your remote pilot, that's what you guys are going to be when you get your license. Okay. RPS is Remote Pilot Station. It is now just the US, the unmanned station. Okay. It is the remote control. I know it sounds fancy being a station and all, but no, it's just the remote control. Okay, in its basic terms. You've then got the UA, which is the unmanned aircraft, and that is the drone. Again, just in its basic terms, just the aircraft itself, the drone. Okay, so it looks like this. We've got the pilot, the RP, we've got the the US, not the UAS, the US, and the UA. Why isn't it the UAS? Why is it the US?
Because the UAS already exists. The UAS is the Unmanned Aerial Systems. So we can't have UAS as Unmanned Aerial Systems and UAS is also Unmanned Aircraft Station. That doesn't work. We have the UAS, which is the system, which is all of it working together. We have the US, which is the station, which is the remote control. We have the UA, which is the aircraft itself. And we have the RP, which is the remote pilot. Okay. Cool, guys, let's go ahead and take a break. What is the time? 10:54. Wow, it's already 10:54. My goodness, that just flew by. Okay, we're gonna have to speed up when we come back, alright. Okay, but let's take a break. How long do you guys want? 15 minutes? Come back at 10 past 10. I mean 10 past 11. Sweet.